Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to work on the Alien Xenomorph from Agora, stage 84. This is going to be more of the tail and dorsal growths. This is part 3 of putting these parts together. So let me go ahead and stop talking for a minute while I get the parts out of the bag. By the way, I've pointed it out the past couple of videos. No holes in the bag, no blue tape. Almost missed the screws, which wouldn't have been that big a deal since I have a ton of the screws. Still haven't changed that blade. It's been one day, several days. One day for me. Last night I didn't change it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and change it now. But what I was going to say is it's been overnight for me, while it's been several videos for you guys. There you are. I'm having to reach around the legs because they're standing next to me. And this is about an 11-year supply of blades. They're not the only blades I've been using, but these number 11 blades, that pack I want to say I bought in 2013. That's my best guess. That was like probably $8. I know they've gone up a bit since then. Okay, so we got the screws. We got the, what do they call them? The connector. We got the tail. So what we've got here, let me go ahead and set this one right here. We can get this dorsal protuberance, or whatever you want to call it, out of the way. Go into the cart where I keep the parts. Got these two pieces. This will actually, not that you'll notice because it'll show up just the same amount of time. This will be the last of 8 videos in 2 days that I make. So we've got a little bit different this time. Usually you've got 2 pins on either side and 1 in the center. This time we've only got these 2 pins, and then we've got pins all the way down to the end of the tail. This will go on here. Should go on there without any problem, but for some reason they always want to give me a little bit of problems. Okay, that was in place. Maneuvering this thing is ridiculous with how long it is at this point. Let me go ahead and put some glue into this one, and then I'll put it back in there. I'll put this glue in here too. Of course, it's now not going to want to go in place. There we go. A little bit of glue into each of these holes, paying attention to the fact that this glue does string a little bit. Kind of like hot glue. So we'll take this part here. I was going to say, looked like there was a chip in the paint, which was odd because it was a yellow spot on black plastic. So see if we can get this puppy to go together. There's that end. This end is, again, trying to be a little bit of a pain. And just like normal, put a few clamps on it to hold it together. And these are not my normal size clamps. Ooh, that's not good. Thought it was clamped together, but it's not. This could be a bad thing. There we go. I had a big gap up here at the top. Let's see if we can get this reclamped to where it's going to stay in place. want to do this one this direction as well. And it's kind of tricky with the way the spinal ridge or spinal extensions are on this, getting clamps to set in place. So I'm going to set this out of the way. It is truly getting interesting finding places to put that thing, because I don't think the camera gives you a good representation of how long it really is. Let's pop this back out. It wants to stay there. Let go. Interesting. Almost, it's 3D printed. You can see the striations there, but it almost looks like a fingerprint. We'll go ahead and put that in place. It's actually what it says to do in the instructions next. I just saw, got starting to get some glue buildup on super glue. Always keep your glue clean. That way it will actually, you'll actually be able to put the top on. Because look, this will let me see. Still see a little bit down here. But if you let the glue build up and dry on your tip, that's when it becomes almost unusable, because the top will stick on and you won't be able to get into it. Not bad. I mean, I'm about a third of the way through the bottle, and I've been using that stuff for a while, and I use it a lot. So now we're gonna do the same we did last time, and the time before that, I mean, multiple times. This is when the build starts to get, I don't want to say boring, but it's repetitive. Because you've got 4 of these protuberances to build. And so you build 8 pieces for them. It's not as bad as, say, oh, I don't know, the X-Wing. The X-Wing 4 wings got really, really old. We got the 3 spares in there. Grab the wrong, had the wrong screwdriver there for a second. Okay, so put that one in there. Put the next one cross corner so that it will hold the parts together. Just like that. And we'll get the last 2 onto these connectors. I don't know if I've ever shown, I don't think I have. These are odd looking screws, at least in my experience, because they're flat. Oops. A lot of times your screws, the cross point, the connection point will go all the way to the edge, but these just look odd to me. You can see they're flat. It's not that a bad thing, it's just that it's they look kind of odd to me. So let me take a look. I'm looking for my remagnetizer. I don't see it. I'll find it, and at some point I will magnetize my screwdriver, remagnetize. So just like before, there's a bunch of sockets. There's 8 sockets, 8 pins, and then you've got these 2 pins here that are going to go into these sockets right here. They're going to hold the tail together. And again, like the last time, the screws will go into the middle holes here. This, after this screw is all there is to do in this stage. Just noticed, just felt something. It's not something I'm going to worry about, but that's rough right there. A little bit rough. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to sand it down. It'll be fine. It's on the back of the model. I won't be looking at it. Nobody else will. But that, my friends, is just making sure, is all there is to do in this stage. Hope you're enjoying this build. If you are, it's available through Agora Models. I think they actually sell it as an entire model or an entire kit. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Leave a comment. I will respond. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video.
Buckman's Model Mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Buckman's Model Mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models.